Are you good?
Is that a joke or are you serious?
Why?
Hello folks, welcome back. This is a daily occurrence in South Africa, a country where the African National Congress denies that there's racism, denies that anybody's mistreated, lies to President Trump in the Oval Office about a host of issues, permits the opposition economic freedom fighters to sing a violent, repulsive song calling for the murder of people based on their skin color. Now, there were decades ago when people were repulsed by the conduct of the South African government under the National Party. Yet today the world sits silently as a mass effort to harm people based on their skin color continues. 145 race-based laws discriminating against, impoverishing white South Africans, and it doesn't even do it to the benefit of black South Africans. It only does it to the benefit of elite, enriched coterie of scumbags. This video here shows you what many white South Africans put up with on a daily basis. Now, black South Africans deal with violent crime every day and horrible conditions, as do whites and brown South Africans. But this is particularly insidious behavior. This gentleman got a 99-year lease from a government elected by a majority black population. His lease began in 1996. He took that lease and turned land into productive use. But he's being told that it doesn't matter. That was 1996. These had nothing to do with 1996. These EFF shame and disgrace to South Africa of all races are here to harass this man and demand that he give up the land, calling him a land thief.
So on your document, it shows that you are paying, you are supposed to pay 4,000 rent. There are other expenses that you have been exempted from not paying by the then leadership of 1996. We were not part of that agreement, unfortunately. We deal with the bylaws of the current. So you know that laws and regulations change. So even on the basis that you are running a scrapyard, you are going to bring a team to come and assess. Because if you have a lease and the only thing that you can show us is something that you have been granted in 1996.
I've got a letter from the council with an account from
the council meeting of 1996.
It doesn't matter.
You are not alive anymore.
It's what we've got.
Yeah, I'm not disputing that.
1996.
You're not disputing that.
I'm not disputing that you have a letter that says that you got it from the city secretary.
Yeah.
In 1994,
That's right.
Your letter was not even one.
Where is that letter?
During that time. It's the one that I took a picture.
Apparently, he hired over 35 black families to work on his property. This is disgusting. For those of you who deny what is happening to white South Africans, people who are forced to sell their businesses to people based on their skin color, people who are pushed out of government contracts based on their skin color, people denied bursaries to go to university based on their skin color, people who die in state-run hospitals based on their skin color, you're just lying to the world and yourself. And for the glitterati, flying monkey crowd of the evil, wicked witch of the West, you act as if this doesn't happen. And you'll claim it's a one-off. But this happens all the time. It just isn't always caught on video. Virtually every white South African whom I know, and I know thousands, who own property or who have a business have been harassed or extorted in this fashion over and over again by this lawless group. It is time for the South African government to begin considering banning the Economic Freedom Fighters as a domestic terrorist group. They should have done it when they attacked Clicks locations. 43 Clicks locations were attacked by EFF members, preventing elderly South Africans from getting to their life-saving medication, trashing businesses, all because of a cooked-up, fake racial incident created by the EFF, falsely claiming that white people were insulting black people over Tresemme. This is the crap that white South Africans deal with every day. I have a lease from 1996. Well, they're dead. And this comment says it best. If an agreement from 1996 is no longer valid in the eyes of these EFF demons, why the F are these bastardi still crying over apartheid? All those people are dead. So what's the problem? Do you see how easy it is to expose the logic of their stupid arguments? But of course, you also get comments from the other side of the aisle. I know a land thief when I see one. So a land thief to the EFF is someone who, under a majority black government, under a democratic constitution, a duly elected government by the majority, predominantly black, issues a lease to a South African citizen to use land for 99 years, which is ludicrous. Why didn't you just sell them the land? But that's what they did. So to them, that's not legitimate because they didn't give it.
So now we are also going to bring a team to come and inspect this. Is this your land or is this city?
This was felt.
Yes.
Hang on, let me help you. This was felt. Like you worked outside. This is felt.
Felt.
Was felt. There was nothing here.
But I want to
Hang on.
understand.
There was nothing here, right?
You bought the land or what?
So,
He's leasing.
you see,
Well, who cares what they have to say? These are dangerous. It is time for the government of South Africa to seriously consider contemplating declaring this political party to be a domestic terror threat because they present a terror threat to ordinary South Africans. What say you, South Africa? Mzansi. Cheers.